boys and girls, it's Dee the Jolly Lighthousekeeper again, out here at Flagstaff Hill. And today we're going to look at making groovy washer necklaces and bracelets. Very easy to make. Here's one that some of the kids made last time. That's one of the necklaces. You see I've got a whole lot here in front of me. Here's one of the bracelets. See, oops, a daisy, see the bracelet. And of course that will just go around your wrist like that. Alright, so we're going to have a look at both of these, very easy to make. What will you need? You will need some washers. Now mum or dad might have these at home in the toolbox. Two sizes you need, a big size and a little size. If you don't have them, go up to the hardware store and get some washers. You will need some beads. I've got a pile here. Again, any craft store will have these. So you need a bead. And you need some string. So I've got some leather string here. You could use wool. For the bracelets we use a little bit of a ribbon. Alright, all available at craft stores. You might just have it lying around the house. So, how do we make the washers? Well, you just don't want two washers that look like this, do you? No, you want to decorate them. So how do we do that, you ask? Well, easy. If you look over here, here is two pieces of paper. I've just got them from our craft paper. You can use anything. Again, we use magazines for lots of things. Find a colourful section. But we're going to trace around the washer. Trace around. Trace the inside as well. So there's one. And on the big one, trace around and trace the inside. Alright, and then we're going to cut these shapes out. So, those just there. Get out your scissors. And I'm going to cut out the first shape. Again, just around. I'll show you a trick to do the inside. You think, wow, how does she know how to do that? Here we go, round and round. Now, if you just fold that slightly like that, try not to bend the paper so it creases. And just cut around like that. What you have is that. Let me unfold it. There you go, look. Alright, so we'll put that one just there. And now we get onto the big shape. We're going to do exactly the same thing. Round and round and round we go. Alright. Round and round. Round and round and round. And again, fold it, but don't crease it. And just cut around the inside line like this. Here we go. Right, so now we have two of those. So we get our two washers, get our glue stick. Oops, a daisy. Oh, I'm dropping things everywhere today. Here we go. So just around the washer, like so. Get our piece of paper, like so. And there's our first one done. Right, so that's what it's looking like. Now, if you look on the back, can you see how there's a bit of paper? That doesn't matter very much. But if you're a stickler for detail, you can actually just cut around the washer if you want to. It's not, you don't have to, but look. Okay, so there you go. I've now cut there. Right, so there's your first one. Here's the second one, again. Around the washer. Get on your paper ring, stick it down. Boop, boop, boop. You might want to trace, you might want to just trim around the back of it like that. And my clever assistant has just whispered in my ear that if you trace your rings around on the back of the paper, you don't see any of the texture on the front. But again, it's up to you how you want to do it. So there's those two pieces. We now get a bead. I think that bead would look nice with those colours. And here's some of the string. So this is how you do it. Put your two washers like that on top of each other. Get your string. Test it around your neck. Give it a chop. And then when you've got your string like that. Find the two ends, line them up. You see we've got a little loop at the end there. We put that loop through both holes. So here it goes through the holes. Give it a bit of a, give it a little bit of a bend so it fits through. Stick it through there. Oh, I've got drops here today, boys and girls. Okay, so we put them both through like that. So there's my loop, and now I get the tail. I stick it back through there like that, pull it up, and almost finished. What do I need to do? What's the last thing I have to do, boys and girls? What's that from over there? Put the bead on. Yes, you're correct. So this is the tricky bit. Hold them both like that. Oh! Oh, it's dropping everything everywhere today. Okay, put the two ends in like that, all the way through. Push, push, push. And boys and girls, there's your finished necklace. So let me just put it around my neck. How do you reckon? Pretty good. So that's the necklace. So pretty easy. I'll put that one down there like that, and we'll next have a look at making the bracelet. Welcome back, boys and girls, to our Groovy washer necklaces and bracelets. Now we just looked at how we can make the necklace. So what we need to do again is get two washers, like so. And for this one we use the smaller washers. Two washers, cut out your paper, stick them on. So this is what we start with. And you can see this one here, it's got the two washers, ribbon. And again, as I showed you before, it turns into a bracelet like that. Okay. How does it work? Well, it's pretty simple, but I'll tell you what, boys and girls, it sometimes confuses me. So let's see how we do. Two washers covered in paper, voila. A ribbon, nicely trimmed, no daggy ends. It's looking really beautiful. And this is how we do it. So if I get my clever assistant to move in closer, we're going to make a loop, like so. We're going to put the washer through the loop. We're going to put the loop on the table, pull the loop out a little bit so it's a bit big. So there's your first step. A washer covered in paper with a loop. All right, now it comes the tricky part. Put one finger on the end there so the loop doesn't come out, but pull the loop out from this end. So now look what we've done. You might ask, why did you make the loop to start with? Believe me, boys and girls, it's a good way to do it. Put the coloured end up, put the loop back through the end of the loop, and we're going to then lift up the edge of the washer, push the ribbon back. So now we've got the loop back, but we've got a washer on top. Okay, now the last thing we do is take the end of this one here and we put it back through this one here, pull, and then when you pull them both together, you've got your bracelet. Right? Now I do the first loop. A lot of people skip that step, but for me, it helps me work out what to do. So there, it's on my wrist. Give it a tie and you've got a beautiful bracelet made out of washers. Excellent, boys and girls. We'll get on with those and send your pictures into Flagstaff Hill. We always love to see what you've done. All right, well, that's all from me. See you later.